For over 17 years, I thought that I had a problem with this, but I actually didn't. It wasn't this that caused the lustful mindset. The reason that I realized that that wasn't true either is because there were periods of time where I'd taken this out of my life for 30, 60, 90 days, even a year. I assumed that when I stopped this for an extended period of time, that those symptoms of being distracted by lust would go away, and they didn't. I started to notice that this is one of those dynamics where, I typically try to have control over my thoughts, and in these circumstances, my thoughts had control over me. And so the only thing that I was aware of is the fact that the way that I was living was not sustainable. I had this break. I couldn't do this anymore. I tried all these things. I tried the blockers. I tried these accountability apps. I tried going to Sunday services more. I tried to increase my willpower and my discipline. I was super fit, and I was able to have discipline in finances, and I was able to have discipline in my eating. But when it came to this, it's like I lost control, and I didn't understand why. It's because it had nothing to do with this and everything to do with something deeper. I started to understand that this is a result of my brain being hyper fixated on lust and having these controlling thoughts and these controlling urges. And below the controlling urges and these controlling unwanted desires was some root wounds that I had. When I started to understand that my brain was actually designed to cope with these roots by escaping and medicating and sedating and hyper-fixating on other things, I started to understand that these were actually just root problems and root challenges that I was working through. And what was really surprising is a lot of them didn't have to do with lust at all. This may be something that you're struggling with, or maybe it's that distracting thought and that distracting eye that that you're put here to pursue light, but darkness continues to consume you, continues to distract you, continues to pull you in. You don't understand why you can't stop. And I want to propose to you that maybe it's time to stop trying all these surface level fixes for something that is much deeper. I can guarantee you one thing: if you take some time and learning these new things, it's gonna shift your perspective, and it's gonna give you some peace, because you're finally gonna understand why you continue to have these desires that are unwanted, when normally you would think that a desire is gonna be for something that you do want. And so there's been a movement that's been happening inside of Unchained Leader that's spread globally to over 6,000 clients in 33 different countries. And if you're tired of resisting and failing over and over, you're tired of calling your buddies every time that you fail and nothing's worked, I want you to consider that in order to get something different, you have to try something different. And if you click the link below and you put in your information and register for that video, you're gonna learn what a root issue is. One of the first things that you're gonna see when you click on that link and you put in your information and you register to watch that video, you're gonna see 7 minutes of just proof from our clients. And so one last time, I'm gonna just ask you, is an hour of your time worth potentially finding the one thing that you've always looked for? If it is, I'd encourage you to click the link below, put in your information, just like 350,000 other people just like you, and take an hour of your time and watch that video and see if something shows up and speaks to you on a deep level.